Good Good morning, everyone. My name is Shubhangi Sarunke, HOD of B Shift Civil Department. Today we are going to study about an practical number 12 of highway engineering, and that practical is analysis of traffic volume study. So let me see a practical significance of this. The traffic volume study gave us a numerical data of actual traffic flow. The total number of the vehicle passing the road intersection showed the overall instability of that particular road. It is necessary to take a judgment of a traffic regularity measures so that the traffic related problems can be minimized at certain extent. Traffic flow characteristics like a traffic density, traffic capacity can be determined through collecting a data. The analysis of such a data gives us an idea about improvement in a traffic flow through a necessary modification. So this is all about your practical significance. So now we are going to see about relative program outcome. First is the basic knowledge. You should have an basic knowledge, that is an ability to apply basic knowledge of math, science and engineering to solve the basic engineering problems. Then you should have a discipline knowledge, that is PO2, an ability to apply discipline or a specific knowledge to solve the core or apply engineering problems. Then you should have a PO3, that is experimental and practical, an ability to plan and prob and perform an experiment and practical and to use the result to solve the engineering problems. Then you should have in PO4, that is an engineering tools and ability to relevant civil technology and tools with an understanding of limits. Then you should have an ability of PO8, that is individual and the team work. Then the relevant course outcome. Which course outcome has been related to this experiment is elevating the traffic volume characteristics. Then practical outcome is performing the analysis of traffic flow data of experiment number 11, that is an previous experiment. Then competitive and the practical skill are analyzing the traffic flow pattern. You should analyze the traffic flow pattern. Okay, in this we are going to study about an passenger car units. It is a standard vehicle unit which is considered to convert the other vehicle class, and it's known as a vehicle, or it is known as a passenger car units PCU. In the case of a mix or a homogeneous traffic flow vehicle have a wide range of static and dynamic characteristics such as length, width, speed and acceleration. Obviously, if you have so much of mixture, then we can't design the road to each and every vehicle. We can design the road to a one standard vehicle, and to convert that all vehicle to one standard vehicle, we use a passenger car unit converter. Like this, you can see in the table we have a various type of the vehicles like a car, motorcycle, bicycle, LCV, bus, trucks, three-wheeler. Then we also have the PCU equivalent, that is if there is one car, we have to multiply with the 1, therefore we get 1 into 1 is 1. If there is a one motorcycle, then we have to multiply with 0.5, then we get 0.5 motorcycles. So we have to convert each and every vehicle to that one car. If we convert that to a one car, obviously it will be very easy for us to design the road according to that one car. Therefore we have to study this passenger car unit. Okay, this is the observation table. As we can see previous only how the traffic is flowing, we have to measure or we have to note down the count, and where the traffic is moving, whether it is moving right, left, we have to count out that. Then the procedure. Make the summary of the total number of the left turn, straight going and the right turn vehicle at all the location separately. Then take addition of the vehicle in both the direction for a traffic volume study on the roadway. Also make the summary of a total number of a vehicle incoming particular road section. Finally, calculate the total number of a vehicle at the selected road intersection by airing the total vehicle at the various traffic count station. Draw the traffic volume diagram indicating the number of the vehicle at various sections. So like this, okay, as you can see over here, we have to draw the diagram like this. Okay, now this is our observation table, that is analysis of a traffic volume observed at an intersection. For it is particularly for a one position, we have to, if there is a cross section, if that intersection is a cross intersection, then we need a count station at least 8. Okay, this is for one. Okay, like this we should have 8 intersections stations. Okay, so let me explain what in the observation table is. In the observation table you can see from a approach the dash of intersection, that is you have to write from the approach you are calculating whether the vehicle is going outward or the vehicle is coming inward. Then you have to note down the total number of the left turn vehicle, total number of the straight going vehicle, total number of the right turn vehicle, then the inward traffic in the intersection from the approach and outward traffic from the intersection in the approach. This you have to do for a 8 time. After you are completely filling all the data for a 8 time, then your observation table has been completed. So what will be my result? We have analyzed the traffic flow pattern and can place various signs and islands for controlling the traffic flow. So this is all about your experiment, and if you don't understanding anything, please ask me. Okay, so this is all about the experiment number 12. Thank you.